Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nene Emenike. Now, if you're a lover of food combinations, this shouldn't be a surprise to you, right? I love rice and beans. I love combining them together. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my recipe, some tips on how to make the best rice and beans ever. Now, before we dive into this video, guys, please don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to share, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. A low to medium heat, heat up your pot and then put in your groundnut oil. Guys, you can always add groundnut oil, but just start with this little one first. If you need to add, you can add more. We don't need much groundnut oil here. So we're going to flavor this oil. Please don't forget to flavor your oil. I'm going to be adding in salt into this oil and dried thyme into this oil. Then I'm going to be adding in curry. Now, if you have other herbs you want to add to flavor your oil, then that's up to you guys. But these are the things I'm going to use to flavor the oil first before I add in my onions. I'm going to give this a very quick stir. Say in 1 minute. I'm going to stir this for a minute before adding in my onions. Guys, if you don't like seeing onions in your food, you can actually blend this and still fry it this way. So I'm going to turn this and fry it and make sure that it's translucent, that the color has brightened a little bit. Now look at how it's meant to be. I'm going to be adding in this pepper and onion mix tomato paste. Now we'll let this fry until it's a bit dried up. Now for our pepper mix, guys, we're going to be using only Tatashe, fresh pepper and onions. We're going to blend this to form a puree, and then we're going to be adding it after this is dried up a bit. So this is me frying this. You have to fry it. I'm going to show you a way to know that this is okay. That means this is dried up the way we want it. Guys, you need to keep stirring this. You can stir, stop, just like that until you get to the stage where we want it to be. Now, this is me showing you how dried up it should look like. If you get to this stage, then add in your puree. Now you could see that it's kind of burnt here. Don't worry about it. It will still give you the best rice and beans ever, and you won't even notice it again. In fact, we even need it for this recipe. Now this is me spicing up things. I'm going to put in the bouillon cube, small curry, more thyme, and more salt for taste. Yes, and then we're going to give it a quick stir. So guys, since I'm going to be using sardines for this recipe, I'm going to be adding the sardine oil into this our base to flavor it more, you know. So guys, for the rice and beans, you have to parboil them separately. Now, if you're a lover of beans and you would want more beans than rice, then parboil more of beans than rice. If you love rice, then do the vice versa. Do more of rice than beans. But if you love both of them equally like I do, I would put in like 3 cups of beans and then 4 cups of rice, because you know beans is fatter than rice, so it will be perfect. Now, this is me showing you how the tomato is going to be when it comes together, and then the oil is on top of it. Then it is perfect. You are done frying. So the first thing I'm going to do is to add my beans first, the parboiled beans. I'm going to put this in and I'm going to turn it very well. So guys, after turning this, I'm going to be adding in water. Now I'm going to be adding water that is a little bit above the beans level. Now guys, it's very easy to add in more water if you need more, but it is always hard to remove water that you already added. So take it one step at a time. You turn. If you need more water, you add more water, but this one is perfect. So we're going to allow this to cook a bit before we add in our rice. This is me checking the beans, and I can see now that the beans is about to boil, like it's already soft. So that is when I'm going to add in my rice. Now guys, look at the water level low. It's still there. So I'm going to add in my rice, and I'm going to turn this very well because we don't want the beans to be down and then the rice on top. Remember that the rice is just parboiled rice. So we're going to be turning this so this can cook equally. So this is me turning it, and after turning this, if you need more water, you can add nothing more than above the level of the rice and beans. So guys, before adding the water, I'm going to be adding in more spices, just my bouillon cubes and salt. It's very easy to add them in before adding the water, so it can go round easily. So I'm adding in water here, and remember guys, the water should just be a little bit above your rice and beans. Please make sure you cook this on low to medium heat. Now guys, after about 45 to 50 minutes, since we're cooking on low heat, this is what our rice and beans look like. Do you like it? I know you do. Now don't worry about that white rice that is just showing its face there, my dear. It's going to cook when you just cover. After cooking this, after turning this, just cover the pot. The heat is going to cook this and you won't even notice it. Now we're going to be adding in our sardines into this. Yes, that should be the last thing you do before you bring down your pot. Now don't break your sardine, no. Just put it like this, because if you are turning it, it's still going to break into pieces inside the pot. So don't break it. I hope you love this video. I hope you enjoy it. I want you to try this out and tell me what you think about it, guys. So please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share, like, and comment. Thank you guys for sticking around, and thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye-bye.